The upcoming What the Air Jordan 4 has a pretty impressive detail at the tips of the shoelaces. In this video, we'll tell you exactly what they mean. What's going on, guys? You're watching Sneaker News on YouTube, and today we're taking a closer look at the What the Air Jordan 4. Before we show you all the details, just please do us a quick favor, hit that subscribe button, and we'll get right to it. So as we mentioned in the beginning of this video, there's an impressive detail that is kind of hidden at the tips of the shoelaces. We'll touch on that a little bit. We just want to talk a little bit about the colorways, the materials, release info and all that. So let's just go over the basics. The What the Air Jordan 4 will release on November 23rd in full family sizes. That's adult, big kids, little kids, and toddler. Of course, hit the links below for full detailed images as well as full release info, store list, things of that nature. And let's get right to it. So again, the nickname What the Air Jordan 4 came from the fact that it's basically mashing up 4 different original colorways into one cohesive unit. The 4 OGs that you see here are the white cement, the black cement, the military blue, and the fire red. And these have been on our radar for quite a while once we learned of this release. And as you guys know, there's already been leaked images and even a leaked video. We're here to show you a closer look and kind of break down where the colorways exist. So just to start things off, we just want to talk about the materials a little bit. They kind of wanted to keep that vintage touch. So as you can see, there's this nice tumbled leather, all in the white leather uppers. Really soft. It kind of has almost that shattered backboard leather. I know we love to compare it to that shattered backboard Air Jordan 1 because that's sort of the benchmark when it comes to nice soft tumbled leather. But on this toe box, you can definitely see that they went with that material. If you kind of give it a squeeze, you see how the leather sort of crinkles naturally. However, on the collar, there's a bit of a tighter grain. You don't really see that tumbled nature too often. But outside of that, there really is no new materials that they're introducing with this shoe. It is a tribute to the 4 original colorways of the Air Jordan 4. Now that we've talked about the materials, we just want to quickly touch on the actual colorways and how the breakdown works. Again, military blue, fire red, white cement, and black cement, aka Bred. Now, since we have this shoe in hand, we'll start with the military blue 4s. You can see it on the upper. They kept it true to the OG. We've got the blue underlay beneath the netting on the tongue as well as the mid panel. You have the military blue eyelets with the gray wings, and military blue again appears on the heel tab of the left shoe. So they kind of did go with that mix and match. So again, Nike Air with the military blue, and on the military blue tongue, see the tongue patch as well as the back of the tongue is also that military blue. And the fact that these do include the military blue 4 with the Nike Air, it kind of gives us hope that an actual OG release will occur sometime in the future. But again, there's still a lot of shoes that Jordan Brand has yet to re-release in its original form, but the military blues are definitely near the top of that list. So again, military blue 4s on the left shoe exist on the heel tab and the tongue, on the right shoe on the upper. And now let's move on to another OG colorway, which is the white cement. And now you can see that exists on the midsole on the lateral side of the left shoe. We know that's a little confusing, but you see the black outsole, the gray with the black speckling, and this also appears on the right shoe on the wings. We assume that the 4-foot eyelet is supposed to be in tandem with this piece right here. And again, on the heel tab, you have the white cement 4s. In our opinion, it might have been cooler to do the original fire red heel if they're going to tease us with the the unretro Nike Air heels, because the white cement 4s did drop in 2016. But we're not too upset. Moving on to this shoe, on the lateral side, you see the fire red. Again, the white leather, black underlay, the red wings, red interior lining. Now, on the medial side, the black cement makes a very minor appearance in the form of the wings. We don't really see a black upper here in any sort of way because the materials are different as well. Those are a suede versus leather on the other 3, but this black with the gray eyelets is a nod to the black cement 4s that dropped earlier this year in May. Now, if we look at the outsoles real quick, again, nice mix and match. There's the white cement and the fire red tribute. No military blue whatsoever. It's kind of fun that they really went, all the way with the whole mixing and matching. They wanted to make sure that they do the whole what the theme justice. As you can tell with the outsole, nothing's the same except for the Nike in the middle pod, white with the red. So that was just a quick colorway breakdown, and now as you can see, it does come with a hang tag. But going back to what we said in the beginning of the video, There is a hidden detail that Jordan Bred kind of snuck in there, and it may seem just like a random assortment of numbers, but it's a detail that OG Air Jordan fans will probably love. It's a nice tribute to like whoever may have been around in those times, and again, a nice 30th anniversary tribute to the Air Jordan 4. So let's take a closer look. On the right shoe, on the lace tips are these random numbers that just seem to be there for no reason, but this number 4369 is actually the original SKU or product number for the Air Jordan 4 Military Blue back in '89. The 4364 is the original SKU for the Fire Reds. And on the left shoe, you have 4362, which again is the accompanying number for the white cements, and the 4363 is for the black cement. So again, that's a nod to the 4 original colorways that make up this incredible What The release. Exists one more time in this Easter egg type of detail. Again, the SKU numbers on the lace tips. We personally have never seen anything like that. So it's, again, props to Jordan Brand for kind of touching on that detail and bringing, again, that original '89 sort of flavor to this What The style release. In addition to the white laces, there's also a second set of black shoelaces should you want to switch. That's pretty much it. That's a quick breakdown of the shoes. As you can tell, it comes with your standard Air Jordan 4 OG style shoebox with the lid. Again, drops on November 23rd. Full family sizes from adults all the way down to toddlers. And we expect these to sell out immediately. There's a lot of hype around 4s this year. And considering this year was the 30th anniversary, we expected that the Military Blues and the Fire Reds would also come out, but there have been no plans of that, no leaks, no rumors. If anything, it's only appearing on this particular shoe. In our opinion, this touches on 2 communities of Jordan fans, those who are really tied to the OGs and they only love the originals, so this is a nice tribute. And the fact that it has this mismatched coloring, it sort of feeds to the trend of wilder colorways that are pretty big in sneakers right now. So again, November 23rd, we expect these to sell out immediately. Resale prices will probably be a little bit above retail, but it really depends on how many pairs they're producing. The fact that it's a full family size run tells us that this will be a bit of a GR. But again, on release date, don't miss out on these if you really want these. See the links below if you need to know the store list or want to see more close-up detailed shots of the shoes and just want to learn more. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.